everybody, it's Catherine. Welcome to my channel where we talk all things beauty and fragrance. If you're watching this video, most likely you're in the know about the Sephora VIB sale. Sephora VIB sale is the kind of membership that Sephora has. They offer a sale twice a year where if you spend within $1,000 and you're signed up to this program, you're considered a rouge. So then you get first kind of dibs at the sale. You get 20% off for the sale. If you're second tier, which is VIB, and then third tier would be if you're a Sephora insider, which means you're just basically signed up, which I highly suggest that you do. You get basically credits for every purchase that you make, and then with those said credits, you can get like extra samples, you can get entries to drawings that they have, and if you're going to spend the money anyway, might as well get credit for it. So I highly suggest that you sign up for the program if you are not yet a member. Sephora products themselves, the home Sephora brand, is 30% off for the entire duration of the sale, no matter what tier you are. So you can get 30% off all Sephora products the entire duration of the sale. Sephora Rouge, which is again the first tier, the sale started for them April 1st. They get the 20% off for the entire sale, which goes to April 11th. If you're a VIB, which is the second tier, sale starts for you April 5th and again goes through the 11th. And then Sephora Insider, which gets the 10%, starts for 7 and goes through the 11th. Again, that 30% off all Sephora items, all Sephora brand items, not just Sephora brand items, goes the entire duration. So April 1st through April 11th, you can get that 30% off. Every item that I speak about today will be linked below for your convenience. If you choose to use my link, it is an affiliate link, so I will get a very small percentage, which I certainly appreciate if you choose to use that link. It just supports me in helping make these videos for you, which I certainly enjoy, and I hope you do as well. So that being said, let's get into it. One last thing before we talk about the products today. I want you to keep in mind, depending on which tier you are, this is not the only sale that Sephora is going to have. And they have another one later in the year, I think November, and also 20% off, 15% off, 10% off. As a teacher, single mom, just coming off of the Minneapolis strike, I know I definitely don't have the resources to be dropping a mint at this sale. Often brands themselves will offer even higher percentages off at their home site. So like Armani.com, YSL, Pat McGrath Labs, Patricktaw, a lot of times they offer even a greater percentage off. Something to keep in mind, you know, if you're not desperately in need or you want to try Pat McGrath palette, but those are $125, you don't need it immediately. I might wait and then buy it from the Pat McGrath site itself. If you follow me on Instagram, a lot of times when house brands have their own sales, I post it in my stories. Make sure to follow me there, Katherine.Cole.TT, Instagram, and then you can just stay abreast of when those sales are happening. Just something to keep in mind so that you can save a couple dollars where you can. So I'm actually on my spring break. I wanted to make sure that I made it and got it posted for you so that you guys were able to view it while the sale is still going on. If you're interested in what I personally am purchasing, that you get that info while you still can. If you're interested in what recommendations I have, I didn't want to get on here and give you a laundry list of all of my recommendations because they're so wide, vast, and it would take forever in terms of perfume and hair care and skincare and makeup and home fragrance and all the sorts. I did make a couple kind of collages on my Like to Know It, which I will also include the link to below. Basically, I made a collage of all the recommendations I have in terms of your skincare, body care, and then your hair care, and then a separate one for makeup. It's definitely Tom Ford. Anything Tom Ford, if you like Tom Ford, get it now. You get that 20% off. Tom Ford is an expensive brand. They're high quality though. I would recommend basically anything Tom Ford. That would be a great brand to stock up on during the Sephora sale. Any of those high ticket items, Dyson. I have my Dyson Air Styler. Love it. Highly recommend that one. Or even just the blow dryer if you don't want the curling irons. Seriously, I mean, I know there's a lot of hype on it, but my hair dried so quick. It does seem more healthy. It does seem more bountiful. So definitely would recommend the Dyson. La Mer, I'm torn on. I love La Mer. 20% off is a decent amount off of it. However, the Neiman Marcus sale, the Saks Fifth Avenue sale, where you spend $200 and you get $50 gift card or $50 off, comes out to being a greater discount than the 20% off on some of their products. So again, just do the math. Whenever you're considering those high ticket items, just do the math and make sure that you can't get a better deal somewhere else, because God knows I need the extra money. Again, same thing for perfume. Perfume is an excellent high ticket item you might want to get during the sale, but again, keep in mind, can you get it at a better discount somewhere else? I don't know. That being said, if you want instant gratification, if you can't wait, Those are my recommendations, all of those things on that Like to Know It. So please check that out if you're interested. All the links also are linked on that, so you can just go to the picture, go right to the link, and it'll take you right to that product that is linked. Does that make sense? It's so easy to do and so hard to articulate. What I'm going to do for this video, instead of, like I said, giving you the laundry list of what I would recommend you purchase, I'm going to tell you what I'm personally purchasing. Again, keep in mind, I had everything in my cart. Some of the things were sold out when I even went to buy it at like 7 in the morning, April 1st. They're already gone. So if those things are restocked, I might add them to my cart. The last Sephora sale, I made one great big purchase and then 2 or 3 extra where I got like 2 or 3 things that I saw other YouTubers talk about, or just, oh yeah, I forgot that I needed this. I'll probably be making some more purchases, but in the meantime, the caveat with this is a lot of the things that I'm purchasing are things I've never tried before. I've either been wanting to try them or I've heard other people rant and rave about them, so I'm interested to try them. What I personally am purchasing might end up being a flop. Might end up being a flop, so keep that in mind. Oh, and Dior, anything Dior. I would recommend getting Dior because Dior, their house site never goes on sale. You can maybe get samples or like bonus offers, but it's never on sales. Even Nordstrom recently had a sale, but it was just 15% off, so 20% off is really good to get on Dior. So again, anything Tom Ford, anything Dior, anything Dyson. Thumbs up, get my approval on that. Personally, I've heard everybody rant and rave about the K18 Biometric Hair Science Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask. I heard it's just as good as Olaplex. I really like Olaplex, so I thought I would give that a try. Again, I have really fine, thin, blonde hair. I didn't know how good it was going to work. For me personally, it is fairly expensive. It's like $60, $70. I'm getting the mini just to try it. Hopefully I can try it before the sale ends up. If I really like it, I can still buy the full price. If not, I didn't spend a mint on it. Next, again, Virtue's Flourish Density Booster. I heard wonderful things about. Definitely wanted to try that. So I put that in my cart. And Denessa Myricks. Denessa Myricks is a makeup artist who I really trust makeup artists in terms of products that they produce because obviously they know what they're doing. They use makeup on an everyday basis. So if they put their name behind it, I'm trusting them that it's something that they personally would use as a makeup artist. So Denessa Myricks, really interested in trying her products. I got the Infinite Probe Waterproof Microliner Eyeliner, which I thought would be really cool for the waterline. I got Lilac Quartz. We'll see how that goes. I was really torn because there's like 5 different colors I wanted to try. Some of them were out, but again, got the Lilac Quartz, so we'll see. I lost my Endless Cacao Makeup Forever liner, which again could be used for the brow, it could be used for the eye, it could be used for the lip. Very great multi-purpose pencil. I like to use that as more of a lip contour. Put one more of those in my cart. I was gonna get the Power Fabric Concealer by Armani, but again, like I said, you can get a greater discount at Armani.com, so I'm going to wait on that. I got the Denessa Myricks Color Fix Eye, Cheek, and Lip Cream Pigment. I got a couple of those. Again, I had like 7 in my cart. I put a few back because I don't know that I'll like them yet, but again, I'm ordering them early enough where I can still add them if I choose to later on. I got Plum Wine, Exposed, Ballerina. I think that's it. If I do like them, I'm going to get the darker brown one. And I think there was another metallic one that I was interested in. Patricktaw, he came out with a Major Dimension 2 Rose eyeshadow palette. I got Patricktaw's blush palette, and I know I haven't done a review on it on here, but I highly recommend it. It doesn't look like it's available anymore at Sephora. I haven't checked the Patricktaw website, but if it is, I highly recommend you get it. It has 3 of the cream blushes, 3 of the powder blushes. He says to put the powder blush on and then layer it with the cream blush, which is what I've been doing, and I really like it. Again, his single dual palettes, dual blush, he sells them individually. Those are the exact same ones that were in the palette. So if there's a color that you're interested in, thumbs up on that. That's actually one of the things on my recommendations collage. So again, I'm going to try the eyeshadow palette. We'll see how that goes. I definitely don't need another eyeshadow palette, which was one I was kind of teeter-tottering on, but again, really wanted to try it. Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. This is a must-have. I tried this as a sample, loved it. Like, loved it. It gives you a blurred finish. It kind of mattifies a bit, so if you just use it in your T-zone, but I mean, it's what it says. It's an airbrush primer, so it's going to give you that smooth finish to the skin. I haven't noticed any major breakouts from it. It's really smooth. It feels like a silicone finish. I really, really liked that. Natasha Denona, I need a rose, long-lasting Easy Glide lip pencil in Peony. I need a nude pencils and really, really liked them, so I'm going to try this Peony one. And lastly, the Orbe Royal Blowout Heat Styling Spray, which I talk about all the time. I'm out of it again, so I'm going to get another one of those. And that pretty much was my quota for what I felt like I could spend on product right now, which y'all know I have too much anyways. But that's what I'm personally getting. Orbe too, a lot of times they offer a 20% off on their house site, so if you are not in the Rouge tier and you get 15 or 10% off, I would wait and get the Orbe products from Orbe itself. I'll leave the link down below too, so you can access that if you're interested. Maybe I'll leave a link below to all the major brands that do offer a higher percentage or at least 20% off. You at least have those accessed if you're interested. I'll leave the links below for your convenience. What I would highly encourage you to get, any of those items, I guess, that I mentioned, that we'll see how they turn out. I'll do a haul video once I get them at the completion of the sale, just in case I decide to add anything else to it. Again, just to wrap this up, what I would recommend, anything on my collages, anything Tom Ford, anything Dyson, anything Dior, and then Orbe's and Iffy. So if you need Orbe, if you want to stock up, could be a good time. Otherwise, just go to the Orbe website itself. Again, everything will be linked below. Thank you in advance if you choose to use my links. I'd greatly appreciate it. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new here. If not, I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for, again, visiting my channel. Love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. If you're interested in this video, most likely you know that the Sephora sale is going on. The Sephora VIB sale that happened. Goodness. Calm down a little bit here. So anyway, this is like, I had this, I'm like so concise when I'm thinking about what I'm going to say for these videos, and then I get on and I'm like blah 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 blah. I love the Sephora sale. It's like Christmas. I somehow forget that this is actually money that I'm spending. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, like, did you ever watch Supermarket Sweep where you're like throwing everything into the cart? Like, that's what I feel like I'm doing at the Sephora sale. It's like, oh my gosh, 20% off.